YouTube, welcome back to another video, man. Hey, look, if y'all into manga like how I am, shout out your boy. I don't know what even put me on the manga for real. Y'all see I got the heavily delusional. If y'all like heavily delusional Tengoku Damakyo, y'all, you know what I'm saying? But if y'all into manga, know just like how I am, or similar to how I am, you would know that Blue Exorcist and Seraph of the End has both dropped the chapter on the same day. And if you know, Blue Exorcist has been on a break for 2 months, and Seraph of the End has been on a break for at least a month or two. I don't know for sure. You know, Ren Shorty was tripping a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And then he was like, what's going on? She admitted that she likes him. Now, I already read this chapter, but I want to go through it with y'all, break it down a little bit more, really see the emotion from 100,000 niggas ain't looked at this shit. But shout out Lemon. I love Lemon. Blue Exorcist, chapter 158. One cloth human. I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean. But I be forgetting these people's names, bro. It's kind of crazy because it's been a minute since I watched this shit. Hey, so old girl happy as shit. She admitted the feelings, bro. I don't know why I'm so giddy, bro. Ignore how giddy I've been. I've been giddy for like the past day. So just ignore it. It's just a whole bunch of energy. So y'all see me do a whole bunch of this and shit, but so she admitted it, she excited, and let's just say it don't last for that long. Ren, my goat, my king, my glorious king. What you said? Don't cry. That boy said, I thought you hated me, so I pushed hard, too hard. He said, but you don't hate me, so we're cool. We're friends. And I get that now. Keep in mind, she just said she likes him. He thought she said that because she hated him. And I remember in one of my videos, I can't remember which exact video it was, but I do remember me pointing out the fact that Shimi was a bit too cautious about wanting to admit her feelings for him. Like, tell him. In my mind, I feel like she should have been said that shit. But it's okay. So she get mad as shit. Like I said, it don't last that long. She excited that her homegirl admitted her feelings to him because she been pushing him and advocating, not him, she been advocating for her to really admit her feelings to him. And the moment she do, he's a fucking idiot. And then my boy, Mr. Akumura himself, Ren's brother. Well, I almost call him Ron. Yukio, my boy said, don't be ridiculous. She noticed. He said, that's not what she meant. And he's just confused. He's bewildered. So don't even, just ignore this idiot. Come on, what do you think? Use your head for once. So he asked her, do she hate him? And he said, why would you say that? Why would you? But I'm just excited, bro. I don't know. Maybe it's because I've been a minute since I recorded this. Y'all miss me? I miss y'all. Y'all so silly. Bro, I need to stop, bro. Alright. Because this is a lot of me editing. I don't know, but... And then Shimi passed out because he asked the dumbass question. So, do you hate me? Like, why would you ask that? Why? Fucking idiot. So, she mad as hell. He blowed. He frustrated. She passed out because she admitted something and it went right over his head. So, a whole bunch of confusion. The dog said something. I forgot who the hell this dog is supposed to be. I'm gonna keep it a with you. Oh, I know who this dog's supposed to be. Is it supposed to? No. But the reason why she passed out is because she's been too much on edge, so she needs to rest. She's been using too much of the power that she's been handed to her. So that's the reason why she passed out. They're reporting back to Lightning. Meanwhile, in the search area, a way to look forward. This is basically what Satan has done to the whole battlefield. So basically, they're trying to find a path through for everybody, so they could be done with the war. So we diving in, boom, boom. She says she's scared. She's basically like in her conscience. You lie under a curse within deep roots. And what she's questioning what she's scared of. It's totally messed up. I really hate that about you. I think she's actually revisiting like what they've been saying to each other. Never mind. It's probably what they've been saying to each other. It's true. I'm totally a goopy romance like. I think I'm laughing because I know this manga. It sounds familiar. There's an exhibition. There are art exhibitions anime this year, so there's a whole community of buzz. But instead, all this happened. Yeah, Satan sucks so bad. Another reason I hate him. Yes, we need to restore peace as soon as possible. So they realized that Shimi woke up. So then, boom. So she thought it was a dream. Hey, put the Peter Griffin meme. That shit not no dream, little brother. That's not no dream. It's the truth. So, and Ren is a big doofus. And that she's just in shock, awe, and just kind of sad and like disgraceful for some reason. I don't know. I feel like there's nothing wrong with a feelings for somebody. Is there a time and place for everything? Yes, but you on the battlefield not doing shit. Like, he needed that push. And she's basically like sad about her behavior. Is that I wanted you to say it. I feel great about it anyway. That wasn't disgraceful. In fact, it was lacking. You need to be strong. And you need to be calm. You are Shimi Haza. I don't know how to really say it. So you have a responsibility. So basically her responsibility, she has so much responsibility on her whole because she's basically the new power owner of basically what her clan has been doing for years and centuries and decades before she was even born. So she's basically supposed to be like a balanced piece to the world, but she has to, in order for her to really use her ability and like really let it all out, she has to be calm and not self-centered, but able to understand everything. I'm glad that she admitted that she liked Ren. Why? Because she needed to let at least one of these things go. And not only that, her liking Ren could be a blossom or bloom to something more than just like what she's expecting. She could be led from happiness just by talking to him. Everything is something worth her time now. So it's not just her fighting this battle, because Ren and Yukio is literally fighting their mom. Well, not their mom, but their dad. They're literally fighting their dad. So not everything is just on you. So that's why I'm conserving my power like this. I'm just not slacking off. Yes, I know exactly who this is. This is Mephisto. Bro, why is Mephisto, bro? Stupid. But the doctor trying to know the situation, blah blah blah. It may be best to walk along the top. So they're basically talking about what's the best way for them to get by and get past in order to get the Satan. So they're making a bridge. Ren and Yukio is making a bridge. So they're together right now. So he asks if she's feeling any better. Shimi's feeling any better. So Shimi needs to, well, she asks if she could go talk to Ren. And then they both, all of them is basically like, it's a good idea, sort out whatever situation is necessary and make sure it comes through thoroughly and you're able to proceed with it rather than just letting it all fade, basically. So I feel like it's a good idea. It's a great idea, actually. It's a great idea. So she's nervous, obviously, but she did it already. So, hey, she got a lot of confidence now. So she egging her on. He basically egging her on. He said, sorting yourself out will help you do what's necessary later, which is very important. Don't hold back on that blockhead. Give it all you got. Hey, they be trying, my boy. But he a dumbass. I ain't gonna lie. A girl says she likes you. You must hate me. So we're just friends. You stupid as fuck. All right, you can let go. So it's back to Yukio and Ren. So they're basically just talking, trying to sort things out. All right, and then so Ren asks for some time to himself to just really think. He said, sure, fine by me, I'll go on ahead. He said, Yukio, he said, don't ask me that. He already know what he finna ask him because he feel like Yukio like Shimi as well. But he asks if he's angry. Surprisingly, Yukio is not angry, which is we gonna see why later on. But you'll see. He said no, and then Shimi comes up. He talks to Yuki, and then he immediately told her that her brother is up there. Well, his brother's up there. Shimi goes up there to talk to Ren, and Ren is just, oh shit, that boy acting scary. Now, if you see this depiction right here, he looks like a fucking demon. Y'all see that, right? But that's because he is part demon. But he looks more like it because he's sinister and dark. So she apologized. She apologized for the frustration that she said. The fact that she said she hated him. The fact that everybody wants to protect her. And she feels so useless and scared. But in reality, she just wants to catch up to others in power and try to help and guide them as well as they're doing for her. So she basically just feel like pointless to a certain point, and she let that frustration out on Rin, because Rin was right there and Rin was trying to help her. But sometimes when people try to help, you might not be in the right headspace to really reply at the best. So that's what happened. So she was trying really hard to push forward, and then she said that she likes him. This nigga, yeah. If y'all read this manga, y'all know. If not even read the manga, if y'all watch the anime, I love Exorcist. Y'all know how dumb Ren is, bro. He's stupid. He's dumber than Asta. Hey, y'all know how dumb Asta is. Asta dumb as fuck. He's a bit slower, and it blows my mind. Why is damn near every MC stupid? Hey, I ain't gonna lie, all the Straw Hats is damn, like, except Robin. Robin and Frankie might be the only two. Nami's smart too, but she has her moments. I'm sorry, I'm talking about One Piece right now. We gonna talk about that after. Hello, but yeah. So basically, he's saying they're trying not to get a wrong idea. He's just basically like not trying to hype himself up. He's trying to accept that she's just friends. He said, if we're friends, then stop being so awkwardly considerate. He said, I'm not just talking about being friends. That boy said, what? I don't mean like you as a friend. She means it romantically. So she told him. She told him that. The reason why she says that is because I remember in the anime they was in like a tent together, and he was basically like, do you like, what's the difference between romantic love and like not love, but like romantic like and just liking somebody, which is two different things. So she said, I'm sorry, I knew this was coming super late. What a mess, right? And it would be worse if I didn't tell you. So she realized that she likes him, and he's excited. And that's why he jumped down like this. My boy excited as hell. Hold on, I want to zoom in on the face. Editor Mark, hey, zoom in on that face, bro. That face. Oh, thumbnail, actually. Hold on. Screenshot. For the hoes. Hey, that's perfect. He said, you like me? Boy, y'all see my boy on flames. She said she do. My boy excited as hell. That's my boy. Hey, I don't give a fuck. If I'm not happy, I'm glad somebody else is. Hey. Cooked in gang. My boy, y'all see my boy smiling like, come on, bro. Y'all boys, niggas gotta be cheesing and shit, bro. That's right. But a whole bunch of excitement, and he's like, she's like wondering like why he's not disgusted, and her being selfish and being frustrated. And then Rin was like, I did that too, but it doesn't matter. He said, you like me, so all turns into a good memory. So all of the fighting, all the argument, it basically turns to a good memory to him because he got something that he's been waiting for ever since he really met Shiemi. So he's excited. My boy hyped up. Hey. And a girl confessed to you. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. But he basically talked about the good parts of her being so cheerful and kind and really pick him up, which is crazy because Ren is cheerful and kind himself. But I'm even happy. He's saying I'm even happy that we can argue like this, so it's not too late. I caught up to you. He said, "Don't do that. Don't put distance in between us like that." That boy said he liked you the whole time. Ever since that boy, hey, that boy, he could shoot any. He could damn near shoot any. He gonna shoot 8 for 10 on them shots, bro. It don't. 2 of them bitches might miss, but 8 of them bitches gonna hit though. You feel me? So, you feel me? But my boy said he's always liked her, found her attractive, or he actually really liked her. I don't know. This got me cheesing this shit, bro. I hate this. This is why I don't do rom-coms reactions with y'all niggas, cause I know how I am. If I see my boy cooking, I'm excited. But Ren, that boy get a hug. He got bum rushed by crazy. So all this, the awkward moments, you know what I'm saying? I think this is their first embrace. That boy said it's like a dream. Hey, like I said, he gonna shoot 8 for 10. He let one shot go. That bit went in. I'm telling you. That boy said, let's go on a date. She's wondering like a date. That boy said he always wanted to go on one. And then they both sat at the same place because they basically, I remember in the anime, they basically was in like an amusement park, and it was this little badass jit. This little bad jit doing some stupid I don't remember specifically, but that jit was bad as hell. So they remember that they wanted to go back to the amusement park, and yeah, go on from there. So they got something planned right after the war. But like I said, my boy excited. And then, keep in mind, this girl was a hater, bro. This girl was a certified hater to Shimmy. Like, Shimmy's nice as hell. I'm talking about Shimmy come up to people all nice and shit, and she just like this. And now she's rooting for her. And she said, "This so adorable. Why am I crying?" I said, "Crying." Oh my God. Why am I crying? What's my problem? And then she just like basically being real supportive. Right? He said, "I know how you feel. Peeking into love affairs is one of human race's like most primal sordid. That nigga's wildin'. And feeling past times. I'm not trying to prod, but I can't help it right now. They're full of you. Besides, I can't even hear them. That's your excuse." He said, "Anyway, I can hear them." And she said, "I'm surprised at myself." That's so crazy. I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm on the edge of my seat over someone else's business. Am I really like that? That boy Yukio, he just sitting there, pondering. And he like, I get that too. I ain't gonna lie. He said, "I was afraid of this day because when it came, I thought I'll be hurt and jealous and envious and unable to recover. But it isn't all that way. It isn't that way at all. I'm tripping, my bad. Contrary to my expectations, I feel warm, revitalized, and I'm surprised at myself too. Like, who am I? Maybe I'm a stronger and kinder person than I thought. I feel positively joyous." You wanna know why you feel that way? Because you see two people that you love, a person that you grew up with, your brother deal with a whole bunch of shit. You deal with a whole bunch of shit, and that boy getting something that you liked her. Or I don't know why. I believe I know why he feels envious. I'm pretty sure he likes seeing me to a certain point. But at the end of the day, she going to a good person. And that's her brother. His brother. I said her brother. That's super fucking crazy. His brother. And he loves Rin. So maybe that's why. But he's happy because Rin is just excited. Yukio. He said, no way, that's how he felt. Tragic, I didn't understand at all. That boy said, "That's love. And to love is to be human." Hey, hold up. We gotta put the seasonings in that bit. Put the paprika. I don't know how to say that bit for real. I ain't gonna lie. Your boy just be seasoning that bit. Hey, I'll just be seasoning that John. Paprika. I can't speak. It's actually pissing me off. But the next chapter coming out in like a month. Yeah, a month. Okay. Now, I'm gonna tell you this. Blessings. Stop taking 2-3-month breaks, nigga. Alright, that's all I had to say. Need you to come my way. I'm going out my mind. Dirty MG, they blue. How many at one time? What you said gotta be true. You was all on my mind. Wherever I go, they go. Too many at one time.